Okay, so how are you everyone? My name is Mukalas. My name is Mukalas Musa, and I'm from CompArt. So we promise to be giving you, this is CompArt College of Computing, we promise to be giving you answers to your questions. We promise to be giving you answers to your questions, and these are the questions that were asked today. So we shall be answering questions, or our experts will be answering questions from all the fields of ICT. So ask any question from wherever you feel like. We shall, handle it respectively. And today's questions were three. One asked about the quick selection. So he was complaining that whenever he's using his Photoshop application, whenever he's using Photoshop, the selection tool freezes, and specifically the quick selection tool. And he called me to look at it. So we found out that there was an issue, and a solution to it was simple. This is my file. So my computer is a little bit fast, and you're not going to see the problems that he faced, but I'll be showing you what he meant. This is my quick selection tool, and then let me drag this here. So mine is fast and it does it very, very quickly, but for his case it would freeze. And remember, he had a Core 2 Duo and he was using Photoshop CC 2015, so it would freeze, and then it would bring that busy cursor which releases after like 2 minutes, and then it goes back to normal. So the problem was about the resource allocation. We went to edit. You click on edit to have a solution to that problem, then go to performance. Go to performance. Where is performance? Okay, preferences, and then go to preferences, and then you go to performance. Under preferences, performance. So the first thing you need to do is to change the size of your RAM. So automatically my Photoshop was assigned 7 GB of RAM, which is 7802 MBs, which is 70% of my RAM. So my RAM is more, it's 12 GB. But in this case on your computer, it might be like a little bit less. And what do? Increase, because if it's Photoshop is supposed to use maybe like the recommended RAM like maybe 2 GB, and then it's allocated like 1 GB, change it and increase the size. First of all, increase the size and make it maybe like 80 or 90 depending on the amount of RAM that you have. Then to go to cache levels, and then advance them also, increase to maybe 8, and then also increase the cache tile size. If you have a 128, make it 132, or make it 1024, or if you have more, you can make it 1028K. So when you click OK, the settings will be executed, or the settings will be saved. And in my case, I'm not going to click OK simply because my computer is very okay and I don't have this problem. So that's how you solve that problem. And the next time you click and drag, then it will be faster. So that's not the only problem that brings that, but also you need to check out these three things. You need to look at your amount of RAM, increase it. If it's maybe like 2 GB, make it 4 GB. You understand? Then also let us look at the cooling system. Clean. Is your fan clean? Do you have the thermal paste on it? There is a thermal paste component, So make sure it's also not expired. It's there and it's in its normal, state. So blow out the dust and then check on your hard drive life, because if your hard disk is not working well and has issues, then that can also cause that problem. You can use Hard Disk Sentinel. That's the software that they use to check the hard drive life. So if your hard disk is maybe 90% or maybe 98%, sometimes when it comes to applications that require that require hardware resources that are good, then it means your computer cannot work. So you have to make sure, most especially when you're working with these resources that consume a lot of resources, you need to make sure that your hardware resources are also doing well health-wise. And if they are all okay, then you can close or launch your Photoshop, and I think it will be working perfectly then. Thank you so much.